Hello, good day to you all. How are you? Osaroge here, also known as Screams. Hope you all are well. I've been meaning to do this video for quite some time, but it seemed like the perfect time to get this executed. This video is about the expansion of my store, The Brothers Store. This is a £10 million plan which I have written, and this is me going after it. So venture capitalists, private investors, and folks who understand that the new economy belongs to the brave. This one is for you. Let's expand. All you Bitcoin lovers as well, you are welcome. I've been paying attention to Bitcoin and Oli Schnitzels. Let's get this show on the road. So, as I said, my name is Osaroge. Most of you know me as Osa. Most of you know me as Emmanuel. Some of you know me as Screams. I started the Brothers Store maybe about 4 years ago, 2017 maybe 2016, maybe 2018. That was when I started this journey. And you see, what I really wanted for myself was complete freedom. So what I'm going to do is just give you a run through of the plan. I have done all I can to this point without any funds whatsoever. I have tried in the corner, gone through the credit thing, the whole shebang. But for those who know how the game goes, we just keep going. I mean, I don't get it. Just keep moving, right? Let this be an inspiration to you, especially those of you who were laughing at me before COVID, and now let this be an inspiration to you because you're jobless. Okay, let's move on. So, 38 pages. We're not going to go through 38 pages. Okay, this is a summary. What's 2017? See, basically, the Brothers Store is an online high-end store of which I have created most of the things in there, as well as to initiate bringing the new set of either British designers. I happen to be in England right now, so British designers as well as other designers for the future of this store. What the Brothers Store, what I've always visualized for the Brothers Store, obviously beginning with clothing. Yes, we will start with clothing, but I would say this: Arnold has nothing on what I'm creating. I don't need to say anymore. Those of you who are in the luxury industry know who Arnie, good old Arnie, you know who Arnold is. Okay, so I'm taking £10 million, you wonderful investors, to handle over 50 employees. Okay, and what this is I have found a couple of stores, physical stores, which are obviously gone bust thanks to COVID, because those of us know what's really going on, if you get what I'm saying. This is nothing but a change of wealth, the greatest transfer of wealth, and I'm getting my piece. So the expansion of the Brothers Store, £10 million, 50 or so more employees. First store, as of now, of course, is to be in Liverpool, because there some great real estate has come on the market. Some great real estate has come on the market, so put the physical store in there, right? So that's that. In terms of the basic thing. It's to expand music, content creation. I should just read it off here. Music, sales, content creation, photography, management, film editing, ad campaigns, even forming a magazine, because those who know me know I started a sort of blog magazine called Mind of Escape a while back. Shut it down, but looks like it could be resurrected again. It may not be called Mind of Escape, it might still be called Mind of Escape. We will basically find out. Now, if you go on the website, all those models, most of the models you see there, most of the photographs, was all done for free. Why? Because, well, that's the way you start, or that's the way I need to start at the time. Some people will either think I didn't want to pay them, some people think they stand a third, but what they didn't realize is I don't sell cocaine or weed to be able to have extra money, and I don't like working. So I had to go off into my mind and find peace within, and this is me stepping back out again. So in the short term, I guess the £10 million will be used for acquiring machinery such as heat presses, silhouette cutters, 3D printers, because let's face it, some interesting things are going to happen. You're looking at initial stock, which are obviously branded The Brothers Store, because I only go for the highest quality, and the people who I have sold certain things to, be them on the streets or in the stores, because I did put 1 or 2 things in stores, and then things got okay. So where was I? Totally gone. But basically, this is for getting maintaining the site, retail space, a warehouse space, staff, multiple printers, just to set up to begin the setup of the Brothers Store. It's about, for us going into exotic locations, doing wonderful photos, because that's what I've always wanted to sell. I've always wanted to sell luxury, and by luxury, it doesn't need to be expensive stuff, because let's face it, luxury is a feeling. A feeling. Cool. So we will market in exotic locations, and with new governments being formed all over the world, and with new trade deals being formed all over the world, I will spearhead everything. Wouldn't you want somebody who's as outspoken as well as brave and courageous like me to head such an organization where you have invested your money? Bravery. It takes courage to earn money, not credit score or whatever the hell else might have been going on. Okay, we oversee £2 million in sales in the first year, and what else? We're looking at selling products between the range of £30 and £5 grand, 10 grand, and so on and so forth. I might do a polished video, more polished video, but this is real to me. I like this. This is real. I'm being free. I'd rather you know the sort of individual I am. The suits and the ties and no. A new world is here. Those of you who can't see it, that's fine. Those of you who can, invest with the Brothers Store. Okay. In year 2, it's about expanding the store. Expand the store into more cities, more locations, more countries, and so on and so forth. Getting more expansion. It's all about the expansion over here. Ooh, summary. We have a summary. Okay, what is this? A sum of 10 million is sufficient to attain our goals. This will cover online maintenance and web hosting, first bulk purchases, equipment, transport, security, travel, sales and marketing, broadcasting content production, computers, production team, management, payroll, billing, etc., etc., etc. This is a scale up. Now, for those of you who are paying attention to this, who are attempting to scale up, because it took me a while to be able to write a £10 million plan and have the courage to actually say £10 million. It took me a while, but those of you who are actually watching this video, those things are really, really important. Your equipment, your security, your transport, your travel, and transport might be for your models or photographers or your employees, of which you might pay a year's worth of travel pass or some sort of things like that. These things are needed. Payroll is needed. Someone to bookkeep. I cannot be the photographer, the model, hoster, the bloody designer, the accountant. I'm the lawyer. I'm the no. It's time for me to go to Fiji. Enough. All right. What's next? I can see all the venture capitalists. He's not so. Or anyone else. He's not so. Is that a pitch? Yes, it is. If you guys can give your money to scammers and lose all the money, you can give your money to someone who is authentic enough to be himself. Let's keep moving. Okay, so we will obviously do multiple marketing and advertising campaigns, because now what I have done so far is set up the base. So what you are seeing right now on the site, or on Instagram or social media, what else? Is damn it, burp, you made me lose where I was. Okay, I've forgotten. So we move on. You guys have never seen this is an awesome pitch. No, I just remembered now. Marketing and advertising are the most important things. Especially now that we have the base, especially now that the world has changed, especially now that everyone is fighting against actually the West. It's not everyone. I need to be very, very careful when I say that, because there is peace elsewhere except the West or the Western influenced country. I need to make that distinction. So if you were from that land, or if you were from the West and just you were like, we need to do things properly. We need a place to put our money. Brother Store. Next. What is this? This is a competition. We need to do with competition, right? Sales and breakdown. You've got a marketing chart here. Social media. Well, they've been playing about lately, so we'll see what happens there with social media. Maybe they will change CEOs. If they change CEOs, some of the money will probably go to some of these platforms. Okay, that's how cryptic I can be. Right, what else? So, according to this, I will be spending, there will be about 800,000. Woo! We spent on music and jingles. 800,000 spent on music and jingles. Whether they are music that we have paid an artist that is owned by us, you get paid 30 grand, 40 grand, 50 grand, 100k, 200k, whatever the heck it might be. This is blowing off the budget. We take that song, we use that song in the same sense that I think it's the Garfunkel guys, and I think Bob Dylan did it recently. A few people have sold their songs, to their whole catalogue of music, to Sony. 500 million, 300 million. It's like, hey. So for me, it's like, okay, you know what? In the get-go, let's put that base there. It's gonna go to more money. Is gonna go to celebrities. Over 1.5 million to celebrities and to partners. Celebrities who we know. Because right now it's about growing the brand. But we are very, very. I must make this clear. We will be very careful with that, especially now that we know that agendas are here. Agendas are in these streets. All right. What else? About 50,000 on competitions annually. I probably will increase that. Competitions for other folks, whether it's AR technology, 3D technology, VR technology. All of these different techs to just boost what goes on at the Brothers Store. And not only that, this video can be played when I'm gone from this plane, or it can be played. I'm 29 now. I'm sure this will be interesting for me to watch again when I am 50 something or 60 something. Sitting with my daughters and my sons when I have them, and we're all just watching how Daddy got rich. Okay. Startup costs. Looks like we have an interesting thing over here. Some startup costs. So we've made some obviously initial investments, like owning one DTG printer, a couple of Macs, and a few other things. But now it's about expanding the whole thing. So more heat press machines, more fabric printing machines, more fabric. Even, these are most of the things that are going to go in the startup cost. My tailor-made denim jackets that will be printed, because we print stuff. Multiple things like that. As you can see, I'm stuttering the words. I love it because it takes courage to do this and to earn the money. So I am growing the muscle, if that makes sense. 10 million pounds, baby, 10 million pounds. Let's keep going. Let us keep it going. Okay, these are some of the items which are already owned, but the items that we're going to get. So you're looking at about spending 40,000 on heat press machines, spending 270,000 on a couple of high quality inkjet printers, 600,000 on 600,000 on stocks and clothing stocks and things like that. You're looking at over 30,000 for electricity and heating. You're looking at over 850,000 for a 3 to 5 year contract for the warehouse or a physical store. Okay, I need to make sure I make that distinction. 3 years contract, another 850,000 for the physical store, because we pay yearly. There's no point in actually we don't pay yearly. More like 3 years. We pay trily. So 270,000 on your computers. The computers are obviously for the host of stuff, be them the security team, the web hosting team, the writers, to be able to use the machines. Computers are needed for editors, management, designers, bookkeepers. Anyone in-house gets a computer. We're going to be spending over 300,000 on security. This is for the physical store, as well as cybersecurity, as well as the warehouse space. because obviously it's, not only manned security but digital security is required as well, especially for the operation that's going to happen. These are costs of items required. Fabric printer, you're looking at another 300,000 of sorts. An embroidery machine, because we will have embroidery machines as well as humans. You have to have the human touch. I must make this clear. The brother store is not running a machine operation. Man rules machine. So we work hand in hand, if that makes sense. Okay, what else are we looking at here? What's this? Physical store. So let's say rehab. I mean, I've already mentioned that, but let's say 170,000 pounds for custom railings, custom mirrors, custom shelving, because everything is going to be T. We're talking luxury to the T. It's not just about putting a bunch of shelving. That's not what the brother store is about. Class, just pure class, pure class. Okay, postage, custom packaging, custom stamps, and customization of everything, looking at about 300,000. For 3D printers, where we can print toys, where we can print footwear, sneakers, clothing. Who knows? The possibilities for 3D printing is ridiculous. That's why the fact they've been using it forever. But as you and I know, the powers they be, they use this for something else. We use it for the right reasons. What it was intended by the creator, whoever that might be. Okay, so more printers. You're looking at about 150,000 printers and ink and papers and regular paper and different types of paper and documents and such. Office supplies, you're looking at about 150,000. This is for not only normal office supplies, but cleaning supplies, stationery for the warehouse as well. You're looking at rulers, chairs, business cards, shelving, folders, cabinets, receipts, papers, a bunch of other requirements that we probably are not even paying attention to. Then you've got web hosting and the developers, because the site that's used now obviously is created by me, but we would like everything is in-house. You know what? You are investing in a £10 million in-house plan. There's no point sourcing. Now, why? It's others' agenda now. The agenda starts here. This plan is for investors who are private, to understand the game, venture capitalists, private investors, whatever the heck you might be. £10 million. In terms of how the deal will be structured, whether it will be structured as a simple loan or whether it will be structured as some sort of an equity thing, that will be discussed. 380,000 for sales staff, management team, payroll. You're looking at 700,000 for bloggers, social media staff and projects, and you're looking at a couple of 20,000 for your toys, like your iPads and your trinkets, because as you know, those things cost like £1,000 each. Are you beginning to understand this now? Because when people say, oh, you're going after 10 million, it's not a lot of money. I cannot believe I'm saying that. I remember a time, but there you go, right? There you go. Keep going. Money follows attention. This is me giving attention. You've already seen the website. I started with nothing. Started the site with nothing. Quick background. I was working at a place called Chicken. I don't know if they're still open now. It was a new store that opened in Oxford. Is it Oxford Street? No, not Oxford Street. Oxford Street. Where Madame Tussauds is, wherever that might be. Okay. And I saved. Left the parents' house. 4 years later, here we are. I mean, it's not been an easy journey for somebody who's from another country in England who's doing their thing. But, I don't get bogged down by that anymore. Because I think I've realized, especially when you understand money. Man, understand. Internet, you're looking at about for the phones and the internet and warehouse, for the warehouse as well as the site. Hopefully, office and warehouse will obviously be the same spot, and then obviously store is store, if that makes sense. Okay. You're looking at what is this? £5,000, possibly more. 270,000 for transport. These are vans, company vans. Tickets for people who we have paid to do things. Cars, company vehicles and things of the sort. Creative team, 800,000. You're looking at models, you're looking at stylists, photographers, a massive crew, a sound team, all of this stuff. You're looking at production, another 800,000. Artists, music, promotional events. Because this is also very key, because I haven't really spoken about how I think I've spoken on one avenue of as to how we are going to earn money, which is through the sales, £30 to £5,000 or more, and it's going to be more, not all more, it's going to be more. But the other ways are through the music that we obviously produce and give out, and however you want to word it, through one or two, maybe we will buy the actual office building itself, put ourselves in there and have everybody else pay us rent, and put a couple of big signs outside for advertising where others can pay us. You see, once I understood cash flow, because that's what it's about, isn't it? Once I understood cash flow, I got it, especially if we use real estate as a base. It's as simple as that. Okay, so those are part of the items required, with money left in the bank for whatever reason, things that we might have missed. You know, first, we're looking at about 2 million in sales when we first launched. I mean, we launched, but you know what I mean, a proper expansion launch, if that's the way you wish to put that. And then sales are going to grow. We expect 3 million after that, maybe a slight dip, because I know someone might laugh at where you're going to get 3 million sales. But listen to me very, very carefully. The sooner you all pull out your world map and realize that it's a horrible fake map, the better for you. You see, the people I'm speaking to right now are those who are as young as me, or those who realize that there was something wrong. The world is a far bigger place than the map that you see, than the globe that you... The globe, oh god, it's another joke. But anyway, than the map that you see, the globe that you see, the land masses that you see. Okay, if you guys think that Africa is this thing on the map, for example, you're all dreaming. Africa is this, it's this. Right? The Americas, I kid you not, Canada are this small. This small. All you need to do is just do your history. Okay, now why am I telling you this? You have to understand, the previous powers that be studied this thing first. You have to understand, they had to be 29, 20, 19, 16, 15 at some point. Find out the truth and do manipulation. Now, the fact that that's coming to an end, I'm saying this to you all because when you find out little truths like this message, this specific one is not even for the investors now. This is just for the folks who will do what I am doing. When you start finding out truths in regards to certain things, I'm telling you, not only does your spirit grow, your mind grows, your psyche grows, your business acumen grows. You just think, oh, wait, so everything's a lie. Yeah, okay, well, where's the truth? And when you see the truth, you're like, oh, blimey. You know, so me finding out all of these things over the years, understanding money, understanding taxes, just understanding everything. One of the first things I ever heard when I was going into business is don't pay your bills on time. The woman said don't pay. I said, what the hell is this woman talking about? Don't pay your bills on time. But that's what you will tell us to do, pay your bills on time. I stopped paying my bills on time. Business grew. Maybe that's for just the initial stages, right? Now somebody says, oh, he doesn't pay his bills on time. I don't pay criminals on time. All right, let's move on. This leaves us money in the bank. You're looking at 1 million, 2 million. Yep. Okay, day-to-day operations. So you've got, there's about 10 folks right now. That will give you the names, of course. But there is a lawyer in hand. There is a head of cinematography. Well, I guess you can call it head of photography, cinematography. There are a few landowners in other nations where we are going to build warehouses. And by the way, make sure you watch this video again and pay attention to what I am saying. You know, I mean, those of you who cannot look past this hotness, right? Pay attention. I'm not wearing a suit, or it's not my traditional gown. I don't need to wear a suit. I'm an African. We have traditions. Things have changed. Oh, schnitzels. Okay, we got a great team. That's not an American then, but I'm not Americanos. Okay, we have a couple of folks in Africa, who we are also ready to start using their, well, it's not their services, they wait for me to bring the money, and then what we're going to do is build the whole thing up there, have a base here, have a base there, and keep things flying. What else? Strengths. Ooh. Okay, Strengths, a brand new company, very, very youthful company. We have different styles, and we're introducing different elite pricing for all the different types of folks that shop from us. You know, it's not just the regular man. You have the millionaire and the billionaire that might want to buy a specific piece that we have made. Could be a £50,000 gold freaking attire. I don't know. Maybe we use gold threading or so. I don't know. You know. So there's a lot of things that's going into this. I need to make this very clear. What you're investing in is not just a bunch of clothes. You are investing in gold mines. You are investing in real estate. You are investing in stability. Most importantly, you are investing in creativity. Creativity is how things are born. You were created. Mr. Venture Capitalist, you were created. Mr. Private Investor, you were created. That pink thing with the Queen's face on it that is eluding everyone, created. They printed the money. Oh my God, I can't even speak because I really know what's going on in the world. Anyway, you keep printing money. Yeah, print it. Be printing, print. Print it too. Print it very, very well. Okay, weaknesses. I don't like doing this whole weakness thing. You know what? No weaknesses. Opportunities. Becoming a major brand in future. Okay. Offering opportunities to creatives like graphic designers and models and fabric makers and stuff like that. I mean, all these people have already been there. I mean, I am making this video in a time when the Western world has got tits up. Invest in the brother store for some culture back. One more thing. There will be no mask. Sales. I could have made so much money in the last year with my machine. I have not printed one mask. That is not in the brother store. Never. It's okay. So what else are we looking at here? Yeah, a couple of t-shirts pricing. That's not for you because obviously you can go read this somewhere. I'll put this somewhere so you can download this and see this for yourself. Travel, stationery, a few other things, blah blah blah. Decided third. Oh snap, we're done. Okay, it's a £10 million plan. So I'll put this down and just quickly talk to you folks. And let me just quickly show you this as well. You know what? That's it. Pause the video. I'm not even gonna do that anymore. I'll just put the book up. If it's there, it's there. If it's not there, it's not there. But listen very, very carefully and very, very closely to me. Okay? It takes courage to earn money. I have just written a £10 million plan, which I already have. Right? Because when you pray, believe you have received, and then you will receive. So, thank you for the £10 million investment of which you, Mr. Private Investor, Mrs. Private Investor, Mrs. VC, and Mr. VC has given to my company, The Brother Store. It's about growth, okay? I am not afraid of the current situation of the world. We are going to rule everything in the world because we have no fear and because we believe in the ultimate creation. You will hear passages like, and he would hear that massive plague will be sweeping through and he will not pay attention. I could care less because I know what's going on in the world. The world is not on lockdown. The Western world and Western influence countries are locked down. The rest of the world is not locked down. I'm in real estate. I know what goes on there. There's tourism happening elsewhere. So, to bring everything in, it takes courage to earn money. It takes courage to create money. It takes ideas to create money. £10 million plan from the one and only Osaroge Emmanuel Chedozie Eka. That is what my parents named me, and I named myself Screams. Stay tuned for more videos. I put something on my website a while back. It was £2 at the time. It was how to earn after Corona. I told people to buy. No one was listening. No problem. It's now £10. It's not £10 on the website. It's probably like 2 pages. You can find the information anywhere. But no, because when you pay, like I have paid from the beginning, it does something to you. You appreciate money more. Okay? Screams in the building. I love you all. And I look forward to all the extraordinary people that we are going to give this £10 million to. Because the money is not coming to me. The money is going to models and photographers. Especially now that people need a job. do this. Much love.